guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mariah Gallegos, also known as Glam Gal on Instagram, and today I just wanted to hop on here to share with you guys my favorite products from 2020. I have them all right next to me, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in with the video. So the first product that I want to talk about that made a really big impact on my makeup this year was the Milk Hydro Grip primer. I was super into the Dermablend primer. If you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys would have seen that I was using that one religiously. And this one came out, I kind of was like anti this a little bit only because the Dermablend one worked so well. I eventually finished my Dermablend one and decided to purchase this just because it had still remained so popular, and I'm so glad I did. I now have it in my kit as well as using it on myself whenever I need my makeup to really just grip and last a really long time. The next product that really stood out to me this year was the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. This was a product that I wasn't really expecting to love, nor was I really expecting to purchase. This is one of those kind of days where I was just at Sephora. I was like, you know what, let me just try it. It's new. I'm wearing my Pure today. I should have put this one on so you guys could see it, but this is definitely my more special occasion, kind of going out. My Pure is kind of like every day. I'm honestly just sitting at home filming this, so this is like pretty casual day. But this definitely is my favorite foundation to use during like when I'm going out to dinner or something a little bit extra. Really going out to dinner right now is the only thing that we can do, or when I just want to, you know, use it. So this actually ranges for $40, and I highly recommend, and I will be repurchasing it. I am in the shade Stromboli, which I think is definitely my summer shade. That's when I picked up this product, and I do think that I am a little bit lighter now than Stromboli. So the next two products I want to talk about, I'm just going to kind of put them together. They're the Milani kind of baked powder line. So I have their Baked Blush in Sunrise, which actually is a new shade, and I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. It's just this really beautiful baked blush, as you can see, and it has just this really yummy warm orange kind of gold hue to it. So I've been using this one like every day of my life. I like to layer this with the NARS Orgasm, but it has been one of my favorite blushes of this year. This is an extended shade from the well-loved Milani Baked Blushes. So this was something that I really gravitated towards and was absolutely obsessed. Also including in the same kind of area, the Solei Baked Bronzer has been also another favorite. I just love the glowy kind of skin it gives me. I am wearing both of these products today on my face, and I just, whenever I need like a pick-me-up or need to feel like super kind of cute, these products definitely achieve that, and I'm really happy that I finally purchased the Baked Bronzer. Now this isn't anything new, but definitely was new to my collection last year. I didn't write down the pricing for the bronzer, but I did write down the pricing for the blush, and it is cheaper if you do get it online. It's $9.49 at Ulta and $7.99 on MilaniCosmetics.com, which is where I had to order the bronzer because I couldn't find it literally anywhere in stores. The next item I should actually probably do after I film this video is put on some nails because I have none on. That was on my agenda, but just didn't happen this morning. But I did want to mention, so this last year we couldn't really go to the nail salon, but even before COVID happened and the Shui shut down, I honestly wasn't really going to the nail salon for my acrylics or for my nails. I was more going for like pedicures, stuff like that. I just felt like I was finding cuter designs from Kiss, which is my favorite brand of press-on nails, but I just think that they're so fast, so easy. I just carry glue with me. Obviously they only last for about a week and a half. Wipe your nails down with alcohol. Don't get them wet for like an hour after putting them on or an hour before putting them on. Just like little like details like that. I think that they really give the effect of a manicure that you spent, you know, $60 on or more if you get designs, which these have a lot of cute designs, and then you have an hour wasted when this takes me like maybe 10 minutes. So the next product I'm going to talk about are the Artist Couture Diamond Light Finishers, and this is in the shade Nebula. So I actually own, I believe, all of them except for like two of them. I think they have one that's in like a limited edition, which I kind of want to get, and then they have one that just usually was honestly sold out all the time when I tried purchasing it. So they are my favorite for my kit. This is what I use on clients all the time. They're just like this beautiful glitter toppers. This one's in the shade Nebula, which is probably their most colorful shade. They have a lot of like champagnes, golds, warm bronzy colors. This is one of my favorite products for bridal makeup. If you really want that glamorous kind of makeup with tons of shimmer and reflect, these Diamond Light Finishers are phenomenal, and I literally cannot stress that enough, and I suggest all of them. Going, the next product that I want to talk about is the brand Get Stoned. A lot of you guys, if you guys follow my Instagram, which I'm assuming you guys do if you're here, know that I am obsessed with stones, in particular the brand Get Stoned. I just think that they have the most beautiful color schemes. I think that for the price point, how many you're getting, it is such a steal. I used to spend money on Swarovski crystals, and those were probably around $7.99 to $9.99 a piece. Got 36 pieces. I was overspending. I want to say you probably get about 100, maybe even more, but each pack is $4.99. She does have really great little travel cases like this, obviously smaller than this. I ordered them, but I threw it away because I have this big thing to put all my stones in. But that was like $25, and it included my second thing that I wanted to include with this, which is the Get Stoned applicator. So this is dual-ended, usually has a little cap on the side, but I lose everything. So it has a wax tip applicator on one side, and then this is for like detail works or applying glue. Sometimes I'll use it to like move around the stones once they're already placed. This has just made it really way easier. I have purchased these type of applicators from Hobby Lobby, Michaels, and this is the best one that I found. This is $10.99 for just the applicator. So the next product that I wanted to talk about, we're kind of going to switch a little bit to hair, but the Bassu Hydrating Oil. So I kind of really wanted to like narrow this down to really favorite products of mine, only because I have mentioned on my stories quite a few times that the Bassu is what I use for shampoo and conditioner. So this is just purely the hydrating hair oil, which if you live local, which I know a lot of my followers on Instagram don't really have a lot of following on YouTube, but if you're following me from Insta, typically you live in Colorado or in the northern Colorado area. And Natty Nat Kitty Cat, I want to say, is how her Insta name is. She owns Fringe and Foco, and they sell Surface. So if you guys are wanting to get these Surface products and wanting to like get kind of instant gratification, like go somewhere and get it, I know her salon has it. Otherwise, I believe the only online that I found, which I'll have everything linked down below, is just like the skincare, I think, website that sells it. But Surface only sells it to professionals unless you get it from a salon. So quick little tangent, but I do love the Surface Bassu Hydrating Oil. A couple good fun facts about this is that you can use it anywhere. So sometimes even on traveling and I forget like lotion or stuff like that, I can use this to hydrate my skin. So you could use this on skin, hair, nails, pretty much anything, just because it's really natural, just really hydrating oil that I love. My boyfriend's also obsessed with it. Like, we love Bassu over here. Both use the shampoo and conditioner, but the oil, if you had to pick one thing out of anything from my shower, I picked this. So, I did want, now that we're just on the topic of hair, I kind of wanted to just kind of include these two items. I haven't been using these for very long, so I kind of just wanted to like mention them only because these are definitely products that I'm really excited about and a line that I'm really excited about for this upcoming year that I definitely want to check out a little bit more. So Amika, I barely talked about it on my stories. I've been using their Perk Up Dry Shampoo for a month and a half now, and I'm obsessed. Best dry shampoo that I have ever tried, but this is talc free, which is something that I look for just because it has been linked to scalp cancer. I'm really obsessed with it. I really like both these products from Amika. This is the Blockade Heat Defense Serum. I've been using this for a couple days now, so this is fairly new, but it doesn't weigh down my hair extensions and it makes my hair feel really soft. Another product that I don't have in here because it's in my shower is the Soul Food from Amika, which I also really like. I've only used it once, so this is why I don't really have this in here. I just wanted to make a quick shout out to Amika and to these three products in particular because I so far really enjoy them. The Jour Concealer. So this is actually, I feel like, a hidden like gem. I feel like this was really popular in 2019. So I know some of these products aren't really new necessarily for this year or came out this last year. They were new to me into my routine, so that's why I'm mentioning them. But I have this in the shade Custard. Coloring is a little weird, not gonna lie. I feel like unless I just, every time I go into Sephora, it's just been like really weird and like kind of hard for me, especially because things are also really weird right now, so with swatching and stuff. Right now I feel like Custard's a good shade. It doesn't necessarily brighten my eye, but I also feel like it's okay not to have like the super bright under eye all the time. But this concealer I feel like always just feels so nice, feels so hydrating. I just feel like I always end up really loving my makeup whenever I use this, and this was kind of one of those products that I was kind of using more like behind the scenes and not so much like on my stories and stuff, but it definitely comes in my makeup bag when I'm traveling, and to me that is the real test of when I love a product. The next thing we should talk about, I have been absolutely loving a little bit more of like a glowy kind of like skin. Not so much on like my foundation or highlighter. I just been really enjoying like bronzy, like shimmery blushes and bronzers. Nabla, which is a new brand to me this year that I recently tried. This also launched this year, so I know that this is like a recent launch. But Nabla released their Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow powders, and they have just a bunch of ranges of blushes and bronzers and highlights, and I have a bronzer, 2 blushes, and a highlight from them, and their blushes are so good. This is Independence, which is a little bit more of a cooler toned kind of purple mauve kind of color. I absolutely love this blush. If I'm not using the Serenita from Milani, I am literally using this. Those have been really good. I like the bronzers, like I said, but the blushes and that shade in particular, French kiss. I always accidentally say French kiss. Chef's kiss. We're almost done with this, so thank you if you're still watching. Next product that I wanted to talk about was the Patrick Ta for brows. So this is actually their wax, brow wax, which I honestly, now that I have like tried this, I honestly think it's just soap, and he's like marked it up like kind of hella expensive. I just wanted to kind of mention that product as far as it being like soap brows. I've really been into soap brows this year, and kind of just more of like my natural fluffy like everyday brow. So this actually kind of got me into trying it. It was really easy to use. Like honestly, I think that if I hadn't tried this first and I would have went straight in with soap, I just think that I would have, like, I don't know, I just feel like the soap bar can kind of be a little intimidating because I just feel like you're gonna put on so much, whereas this, like, it's kind of really hard to get a lot on your brush because the pan is so small. I know what I'm saying, it kind of sounds like negatives, but I think that it honestly made me learn how to do the soap brow before, you know, just going in with too much product and me like just being turned off by it. So I really enjoyed that product. I don't know if I'll necessarily repurchase it. I might purchase one for my kit only just because it's small, compact, and I feel like this is a lot faster than like bringing around just like a thing of soap. What is it called? A bar of soap. So that's just me. On the same topic with brows, this is also something that really stood out to me this year, and this is the Brow Micro Filling Pen. So when this first came out, it was sold out everywhere. Finally got my hands on it, and I honestly hated it. I was like, what is the point? Like, this isn't even doing anything. And I don't know whether it's just the more I used it, the more I actually maybe just like slowed down and tried to like do my brows, because brows for me have just been something that I just hate spending my time on. Like, I just am like, let's just get this over with. Like, they're just not fun for me. So this product actually changed that for me. I don't mind doing my brows now, only because it's so quick. This is pretty much all I've been using in my brows, besides a little bit of the brow soap, but I feel like I get a really nice, just feathered, natural brow. Last 2 products. So this is kind of ghetto. I don't have the case anymore. Actually, I think I do. It's in my kit, but I use it to carry other shit. But this is the BH X Nazanin Kavari brush set. Literally bought one for myself, bought one for my mom, bought one for my kit. I use these every day. Like I said, I loved them so much that I ended up purchasing one for my kit. These aren't completely all the brushes. I don't know how many come in there. I want to say it's like a 12 piece, maybe less, maybe 10. But these brushes are the under eye brush, the bronzer brush, the highlighter brush. This is just like a good crease brush, which I also really love this because it's just nice for just like quick something all over your lid kind of brush, which is just a good one to have. Blush brush, highlighter brush. I don't know if I repeated myself, but there is just something about these brushes. They're super soft, super sleek. That's why I really wanted some for my kit, and that was something that also spoke to me when she spoke to me to get these, is when she did her reveal video. She was saying how she wanted kind of anyone to be able to have them and also like look professional in like kits and stuff like that. So I thought that was a nice touch, because I have this other BH brushes that are like lime green, which they stick out like a sore thumb, which is kind of good because I use one all the time, but it's nice to have something that's really sleek in my kit. I feel like makes me look a little bit more like professional. Last but not least, I just wanted to kind of throw in this gloss. This Maybelline Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid. I got the shade Icy, which is just like this super pale pink. It's almost like a clear gloss. This makes my lip look so juicy, and like I want to like kiss myself. I want to kiss myself every day, but like I really want to kiss myself when I have this lip gloss on. I only said the prices of certain items now that I'm thinking back on like this whole time together. But that one was one of the kind of similar to the Milani blushes, where at Ulta it's $8.99 and at Target it's $6.99. So little, just wanted to put that out there. That is my wrap up. That is my year. That was what made me what made me feel good sitting at home doing nothing. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of me, make sure to subscribe, comment, and like this video, and let me know what you guys want to do or want to see next. My one idea that I have is I really want to add up my makeup collection like really bad, but I also like don't want to add up my makeup collection. So let me know if that's something you'd want to see. I might tear up at the end of the video. Some of those things you just don't just better left unsaid, you know. But I hope you guys are having a beautiful day wherever you are watching this. I hopefully uploaded this during the day, so it was like good timing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.